ERS. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing you can never give away, and that is your service manager, Lindsay Wilkins. Big D, welcome back, my friend.
Well, thank you.
We've got a big announcement to make.
We do. You gotta do that.
No,
I can't do it.
you can
You
do
got the
it.
voice for it. You do
Oh,
it.
I do?
Yeah.
Well, set it up a little bit because this is a huge award.
Well, okay. So every year, Kia goes around and they check the advisors. They're always checking them, seeing how they're doing, whether it's through surveys or through testing or through coming in and doing live walkarounds.
Ooh.
And there's competitions, and so you compete against your area, the region, and then you go further and further along, and you go to the country, and then you go out of the country, and it just becomes a big deal.
And so Lindsay, last time we talked, had made it to like the final four.
She did, right?
And so I know she had to put this video together and she had to do all of this stuff. And now we have, the winner.
The winner, right?
The winner, Lindsay Wilkins, joins us. Lindsay, now you get to travel out of the country. Tell me what's next.
Oh, man, I don't know what's next.
This
I
is
just get a
crazy.
passport.
You don't have a passport?
Well, I got it expedited, and I spent about 3 hours on the phone with the Department of State today. So we'll see.
Lindsay, if I was your agent, I'd ask for a raise at some point in the next week or two. You may want to do that.
Yeah. Good advice from a smart man.
Yeah. So, Lindsay, how did you find out? What happened? And what's kind of in this for you?
Oh, where do you want me to start? How I found out last night? Or, so I was getting ready to go home, clocking out, and I noticed I got an email. And to be honest, Tuesday night, I had a dream that I did get to go to Korea, but it was only because I was the alternate and nobody else wanted to go. So I'm checking my email all day going, oh, they have till Friday to let me know, but I got a feeling today's going to be the day. So I am getting ready to go home, and I get a notification that I got an email, and I open it up, and there it is. And at the time I'm reading the top line that says, congratulations to Lindsay Wilkins for being the #1 top performer in the Kia National Service Advisor competition, my phone starts blowing up. I've got James calling me going, where are you at? Are you reading the email? I got Darren calling me saying, oh, I guess I got to take a number to get a hold of you now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is a big deal. When it all starts out, how many people were in this? I mean, it's not really a competition, but it is a competition.
So we've got 784 Kia dealers in the nation. Now, I have 3 service advisors in my drive. So if, let's say, every Kia dealer had 3 service advisors, that's 2,200 advisors.
Right. And that's what I was doing that math today. There's over 2,000 people that she's competing against.
Wow.
Most of them don't even get on the radar.
Yeah.
But let's say it's the top 100, then 50, then 20. Then it starts to get really interesting really quickly.
So they're flying you to Korea, and what do you do over there? Do you have any idea?
So it looks like I'll be one of 42 representatives, so 42 countries, and I will be doing a competition about what the Kia service philosophy is, what my customer service skills, right? Product knowledge and customer service skills.
Well, you got that, baby.
Yeah. Thank you, Heidi. And then I get to learn, like, in depth about Kia, the brand over there in Korea and Korean culture. So I think it's like 8, 9, 10 days and very strict itinerary and tons of stuff going on and competing in front of Kia headquarters, world headquarters.
This is so exciting, but what's going to happen at HW Kia for those 7, 8, 9 days?
Well, the service goes in the tank.
Way down. Way down.
Your expectations must come down.
Yeah, I was just going to close the door for that week and a half, for sure. Well, Lindsay,
I think the first time I get to leave the dealership and not feel guilty for not being there.
I would be so excited about the food. I mean,
Yeah.
it would just be wonderful to dive in and figure out what all the local food is like.
nervous
that's
or
prob-
excited?
That's the scariest thing for me, right?
Yeah.
Because I've got a touchy tummy, and I have a shellfish allergy.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's McDonald's. You'll be able to
Yes,
find
yes.
something.
You should have
that
won a
you-
Branson trip. Really
Yeah.
is what she should have won.
So, I mean, are we going to have a celebration for Lindsay? I
Well,
think
we are.
should.
Here, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. Today we took her to lunch. We
You
went to
did?
my favorite place, Tucker's, and we
Ooh.
sat around the table. And we were just talking. We had a good time. We were talking about flights, plane flights, and
Yeah.
hopefully you can survive the plane flight and all those all
Who
these.
needs enemies with these friends?
But we were talking about all the things that happen on a plane. I was telling the story. Lindsay goes, "You've got to tell this story on the radio." So maybe
Yeah.
later I'll tell it, Lindsay.
Okay, but here's also what I want to know. What was it about Lindsay in the very beginning that you were drawn to her, that you just knew she had this skill set that was...
Well, when we bought the store, she was part of the deal where she was supposed to go away
Yeah.
because they wanted her. And when I met her and James and Tim, one of our master technicians, it was obvious. The glue was very easy to see. And I was drawn to Lindsay for a lot of reasons. Her background, her personality, just how genuine she is. She will do anything for anybody. And I feel like I'm kind of that way. Not like, I mean, she's
No.
better than me, but it's to a fault. Sometimes we wind up getting ourselves in a pickle because we'll help anybody, you know? And I love that about her. And it's just the way it is. You know, I could tell by the gifts she gets every day, the food, the flowers, the accolades, the cards that come to my office addressed to her.
Yeah.
That's not a one-off. It's she got one today. It's every single day. And it's obvious if you recognize talent or you recognize good people or you've just got a sense, she stands out like a sore thumb. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not hard to find her, you know.
Well, Lindsay, we are so happy for you. Congratulations. And I mean, it's so deserved. I'm not surprised at all. I'm just so happy that they got it right.
Yeah, exactly. If her name wouldn't have been at the top of the list means nothing to me. I mean, I mean that. That's just the facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did it,
Thank
girl.
you guys a lot. Thank you. You know, and I just want to say, Darren, you and I both have that caretaker personality, and I think why this dealership is so successful because everybody here has a caretaker personality, and it wasn't just me; it was all of us. And this is huge for HW. This is huge for St. Louis, and I'm proud to be the face of it and to represent us over in Korea, to represent us in this nation, and we're going to do good things, and I'm going to bring home an award.
There we
Yeah,
go. Look at that.
love
Nice.
it.
Nice.
Nice job,
awesome.
Lindsay.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck. We'll chat before you go over. When do you leave?
I believe it's June 17th or 18th.
Okay, so you got time to get that passport.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right. Thanks, Lindsay, and congrats.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
See ya.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is a big. Has anybody
But not
from the St. Louis?
surprising
No.
if you've met her.
Yeah, that's for sure.
know?
Uh-huh.
I know no one in my career
That has
of
ever-
30 years that has ever achieved this
Yeah, I
in any franchise ever.
That's a big. I mean, and just how many Kia dealerships are there in St. Louis?
Oh God, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Through St. Louis and Metro
Yeah.
Illinois and all that.
Well, you're right. No one compares to Lindsay. I mean, you go in just for a easy oil change and you
And
watch her.
It's not a put on fake thing. If she
No.
needs to put you on the spot
She
and say,
will.
I can't do that, she can do that too. that's the beauty of her. And you respect that when she says, this is not going to happen
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
today. Here's why. And so people just have that relationship with her, and it's invaluable.
Well, and you trust her.
You trust her, right?
I don't know for how many years I was going to different places to have the, tires, rotated or the oil changed, and I never really felt like
Never felt comfortable.
no.
Her mom works for me too.
Yes.
And she talk about sweet. There's nothing sweeter. She's like a peach. Then her dad comes in occasionally, and he's the most straightforward human being I've ever met. And he's just it's just how it's going to be. And
Yeah.
that's where she gets some of that from. But her mom's so sweet.
It's
the
a perfect
balance is it's
combo.
unbelievable. Yeah.